Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Morning with Lise. I am Lise, child. So listen, today is Wednesday. We're on daily writing prompts to the Lord. So today we're going to day 16 in the book. And it really had me like, you know what? I understand why Yahweh is giving me days of what he wants me to speak on, because it's like everything is aligning and I can help someone in that moment of where they are as I am going through the process as well. Okay. So day 16, the Bible verse comes from Proverbs 22:4. Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are rich in honor and life. Man. So what does that mean? So I put the topic as simple. Being humble and taking a back seat to the Lord. Just truly just humbling yourself, surrendering yourself, and taking a back seat to what Yahweh, the Lord, has for you to do on your path, your mission. So the question is, how can I shine more light on the Lord and Savior today? How can I shine more light on the Lord and Savior today? Because you're taking the back seat. You sit back. You relax. And you saying, you know what? If I really think about it, my hands is not on this. I'm not doing this. And when my hands is on it, it don't go the way that I want it to go. And I'm going around in circles and I end up in the same spot and still unhappy, bumping my head, doing the same thing, thinking something gonna change, because that's insanity. So how can you really just be humble? Like, you know what? It is not even like a depletion type thing. It's just like, you know what? If Yahweh say, I don't know this world, and he guides me, and he's supposed to teach me, because I don't know this way, and I get anxious, because I don't know this way. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I got so many people in my ear telling me this right, this wrong. And then I'm hearing something that's telling me to do this. And I'm nervous because that's not what they told me to do. But how can I just be humble enough and surrender and take a back seat to what Yahweh, our Father, has for me? So I say, you know, things worked out perfectly with these journal prompts, right? Because last week, well, the last 2 weeks, we can say, Yahweh had us on day 21. And on day 21, we surrendered ourselves. We asking, you know, lead me, guide me, teach me. I don't know this way. So it was Psalms 119, 105, right? Word for my feet, light on my path. So we surrendered. You know, them last 2 weeks, I did that 5-day water fast, surrendering. So saying I need to take a back seat because I'm saying I don't know this way. I don't know this path. Okay, so now that I have surrendered, how can I shine light on the Lord and Savior today? How can I show people that the glow and the happiness that they see is not from me? It's because I took a back seat to the Lord. Because last week, he had me surrender. And this week, I can shine that light to show you, hey, can I shine some more light on Yahweh? Listen, I don't know who the Father have you, what name he got you calling him at this particular time in your season. But I call him Yahweh in my season right now. And in my season right now, Yahweh needs some light shine upon him. Because I took a back seat and I surrendered. I gave up everything that he told me to give up, and I was weak, and I documented. So you can't say that I lied, you understand? Because listen, I need to show you how to surrender to Yahweh. I need to show you how to be humble to Yahweh. So how can you write this journal prompt for yourself? How can you shine light on Yahweh so you can help someone else see his light too? Because just as he showed you something in a time where you needed it the most, he can do the same thing to somebody else. We think about, riches and honor, but when we surrender, we realize we have more than what we're thinking that we don't have. Always chasing what we need, then we need something else after that, instead of being grateful and humble in where you are. If you come across this, because I'm hearing this, and you say, well, Lise, or you can, Queen, how can I shine more light on the Lord and save you today if I don't feel exactly what you're talking about? Did he wake you up today? Did you eat food today? Well, at least I did that. But did you? Did you? Some people, they really don't have no food. You're not them. Some people really don't have a lot of things that you have. Some people don't. And you know what? They make the best out of what they have. And they still show joy. And you can't even say, I'm so glad that he woke me up another day to try again, to do it again. You can shine light on that. Because some folks don't even understand that is something to be grateful for. But then you got folks, some folks is not grateful that he gave them another day. Because they're that unhappy. They need some light. So if you can pull that strength from he woke me up this morning. And that person who didn't have that strength and they see their light and you come across them, you when light flashes, people look when it's dark. Cause where that light coming from? Where that light coming from? Something so simple, just being humble. Your light doesn't have to always be so big and bright. Something so simple. If you knew how small this light was right here. But I tell you, it bring my color into this screen. So small. Just a little light. Not a lot. Not a lot. And you just pull somebody out the darkness because now they looking like, where that light? Where that light? I see light. So how can you take a back seat because you have a little bit more strength than that person? You have a little bit more faith than that person. We're puzzle pieces in each other's. And you know what? It don't even have to be like a stranger. It could be somebody in your house. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody at your job. But if you're not even grateful for the smallest thing, how can you truly just be grateful for the big thing because you're always chasing something? But if you stop and you say, you know what? Yahweh really has done a lot for me in my life. Although I may not be over there, or I may not have this, or I may not have done this, but if I just really just stop, like for real, like sit down for a moment, take a back seat, get out the driver's seat for a minute, just, get comfortable, like just really just. He has done that for me, didn't he? I am out that situation, ain't I? Dang, he did. If I would have went over there, that would have happened. Dang, I was late, but guess what? All that happened, and he saved me from that. Instead of making a left, I turned right, and I met somebody new. I met the love of my life. Dang, I ain't want to work at this job. But you the one everybody drawn to. The one uplift everybody. Shine light in that dark place. Your mission. You get where I'm going with this? If you really just stop thinking about what you're missing, what you need, because Yahweh know what you need too. Let's be honest. For real, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He know what you need to. Okay. So if I really take a back seat and I really just ask you, like, well, what you need me to do? Because me sitting here stressing and trying to overload myself to do this, and I'm still not getting nowhere because I'm doing this and I'm doing this, but I'm missing stuff over here that you actually told me to do because I didn't put all these distractions in my way. But what do you really need for me to do? Being humble. What do you need? What position me? Where I supposed to be at? I know you working. I know you doing it, but I ain't supposed to just be like, just standing here. What you need? I supposed to be getting prepared. How you need for me to get prepared? Shine light on that. Some folks don't even know you supposed to be getting prepared. You have to be aligned. Man, I'm so happy I'm aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing in life. Man, I'm glad I'm at the right place at the right time. Because instead of going and being distracted, he sent me and he told me that I need to be over here and I needed to be doing this and I need to be preparing for over here. Man, I'm so glad I did that. You ain't never just said that. Listen, have you ever just meal prepped and had a really busy day and you like, dang, I'm so glad I put that food up like that. I'm so glad I prepared that food like that. So how can you write this question? Well, not this question, but how can you answer this question for yourself? And this question is not something that you just write down. I need some action with this too, child. You see, the last 2 weeks taught me that these daily journal prompts is not just about writing something down. If you can put some action to it, baby, put some action to it too. Because ain't no way a whole journal prompt had me take off a whole week to do a full water fast. What? But do I feel better? Yes. Do I feel closer? Yes. Do I feel like I can shine some more light on Yahweh? Yes. Like, come on, y'all. We need to spread. Everybody want to always spread negativity. Why we can't spread joy? Why we can't spread light? Why we can't be humble? Like, why everybody got to be moving and doing something? Like, why you can't just sit with yourself for a moment? Listen to yourself for a moment. What's really on your mind? Like, have you really just settled in where you are right now? Or are you just sitting and complaining about where you're not? How can we shine light on Yahweh? I'm telling you, my energy comes from Yahweh. My environment did not change. My perspective changed. My faith in Yahweh changed. How I surrendered changed. And you know what? We need to shine some light on that. Because Yahweh is amazing, man. When you really form that relationship, when you really go through and you really just see, oh, hold on, you got this, big man. You got this. You got this, big man. Like, I couldn't have dare did it like that. Like, made me look like my little thing with a little church hand. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking big enough. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta understand, like, when somebody's trying to give you more, you just gonna take a little bit. It's just like going to Dollar Tree, right? Right? Dollar Tree has a bunch of stuff that's $1, but they have some packs where you can get just one, and they got some packs that you can get 3 for the same thing, same price, and you pick up the one. And you pick up the 1 pack. I just need 1. They give you 2 more for the same price though. You don't want it extra? You don't need extra? You don't want it? You don't want it? So, just be like, let me sit with it for a moment, cuz. Even if you never done it before, think about it like this. If you've been doing the same thing the same way and ain't nothing changed, it's not going to hurt you to try something new. Why? Because if ain't nothing changed already, you're not really going to be mad nor depressed or anything because you just trying something new to see if it's going to work. Why? Because it ain't been working that way. So let me just try it. If it don't work, it don't work. You tried it though. You can say I tried something new. I didn't do the same thing over and over and thinking that the same thing was gonna happen. Knowing that the same thing was gonna happen. Thinking something different was gonna happen. That's insanity. That's insanity. So, being humble and taking the back seat to the Lord. I'm gonna attach my video that I had posted on my other platform. Well, my other brand, I should say, not my platform, but my other brand, and just showing you, like, I'm showing this everywhere. I'm shining light on Yahweh everywhere. This is not a game. This is not a joke. I need folks to know, like, Yahweh is here. Yahweh is here. And having this relationship with Yahweh, I don't think I have ever had a greater relationship with anyone else. Anyone else. To know, like, for real, your plan is bigger than my plan. Someone else has a higher plan than what I'm thinking. And you come and you say, oh, you ain't thinking big enough. Your dream ain't big enough. You need to elevate it a little more. I want more for you. You can have more. You can have more. You don't have to have just this. You don't have to have just this. You can have more. I want to give you more. Let's think a little higher. Let's do things a little bit more. Oh. I can have it. I can do that. Oh. Okay. All No one told me. So now that you shined some light on this, because somebody else had to shine light on it for me to be even able to see that this is even possible, because someone shined light. Someone showed Yahweh's light on this, just as I am showing you light on this. Hey, you can shine your light too, so someone else can see too, and help someone else, for them to help someone else. That way we all shine in light. And everybody's light may not be big, because I guarantee you, my little light right here, it little, baby. But it's sure getting this little job done. You hear me? It's amazing. It ain't out of place of what it need to be. It was created to be a little light, and get what? It has a huge impact as its little light. So let's think about you. Your light. How can I shine light on the Lord and Savior today? How can you do that? How can you do that? Because he deserves the praise. And I'm sure you can say, although this may be happening, this is going on, but I'm not going through that no more. And I don't do that no more. And I don't think that way no more. And I'm not around them people no more. He saved me from that. Somebody need to hear this. Because although we can look at this in a negative way, we can also shine some light on it and look at it in a positive way too. I understand, it probably was some anger, some pain, and all that type stuff, but where I'm at right now, I'm glad I went through that. I'm glad I learned that. Yeah, it was some emotions, but you know what? Yahweh, folks need to see that that's okay. Let me take a back seat to what it is, that little ego, that little, hold on, let's pull all this stuff back, and let's just really just think about this stuff. Like, I could be mad, or I could realize how much I have grown and elevated and learned how to position myself up. I learned boundaries. I learned what I need to do and what I need to implement. Okay, y'all. Being humble and taking the back seat to the Lord. This ain't personal. This ain't personal. It's a school. Learn the lesson. So how can you shine some light on the Lord for the lessons he have taught you? Because that's the real riches. You. That's the real honor. You. That's the real wage. You. Because guess what? When you work on you, when you build your relationship with Yahweh, your value is infamous. Who gonna put a price tag on you? Because you're amazing. And your light shine with Yahweh? What? Y'all, this is day 16, daily writing prompts to the Lord. Go get your book. Let's get through this. Let's heal. Let's elevate. Let's grow. Like, let's bring Yahweh into every moment in our life, because when we really think about it, we don't know this life. And we don't know what we're supposed to be doing here, because we was born in a world full of sins and distractions. And we got to get back to who we really are. Okay. I pray you have an amazing day. Again, go get your copy. Go get your copy. And let's get started with Yahweh. Okay. All right, y'all. I will see you on Saturday. I'm not sure what we're doing just yet. But, you know, Yahweh let me know. Because I don't know. I don't know how I want to shine light. I don't know yet. We might plan something. All right, y'all. From the red.